Some domestic dish for you now. You know, poisonings are the second leading cause of injury in the United States every year. Young children are especially at risk. And for years, parents have been able to call a poison control hotline for help any time of the day or night. I've had to call them before, but now budget cuts may change that free service. Congress wants to cut funding for poison control centers from $29 million to just $2 million. That could mean fewer centers and less hours that the centers will actually be open. With Facebook taking over the world, it's people of all ages posting pictures and talking about their lives online.
Right. So big question for parents, and my sister goes through this with her daughters. Should you be a Facebook friend with your kids? And what if your kids don't want you to be their friend?
So to you other kids all across the land, there's no need to argue. Parents just don't understand.
As parents, we just assume that we're cool. Except for this guy. And that our kids like us. But in a survey done by Kaplan Test Prep, nearly 40% of teens aren't Facebook friends with mom or dad, simply because they ignore the friend request. What? They're ignoring us? Why would they do that? It's not like we followed them to the mall to check up on them. We just want to be their Facebook friend.
I don't let my mom and dad have a Facebook. They try to create one, but I don't help them, so it works out.
I actually do have my parents on Facebook, but I block posts so they can't see what I put on it. So yes, we are friends, but to a certain degree.
Apparently, this manipulating of the social network is common. 35% of the teens surveyed admitted they are not friends with mom or dad. But Dr. Vanessa Jensen believes parents need to be right in there when it comes to Facebook.
They need to educate themselves on Facebook and how to use those things. Parents really need to be lurkers. They need to be literally walking behind their kid on the couch and sort of saying, you know, what's going on there.
And establishing that early can allow parent and child to open the lines of communication.
I don't really have anything to hide or anything, so it just doesn't matter to me. She's my friend.
It's hard to add that later. But from the very beginning, if you say, if you have a Facebook account, a MySpace, you're going to have to friend me, and, you know, I want to know. I'm your parent. That's part of how we do things.
Maybe with that in mind, you'll be one of the 60% not ignored by a teenager.
Good to know what they're up to.
Now here's my sister's method, and I'm going to actually tell on her here. What my sister does is she has me friend my nieces, and then I secretly report back to her what's on their Facebook page.
Whoa.
I am a spy for my sister. I'm a mole. I'm a Facebook mole. I'm a snitch, I'll admit it. Hope my nieces aren't watching.
Actually pretty smart of your sister. I applaud her.
She is a wily, wily mom. She knows what she's doing.
You got to know what's going on.
All right, come